What's up, guys? Hockey21940 here, and we are back with another episode of our Let's Talk NHL series. And in this episode, I'm going to be talking about my favorite team, the New York Rangers, and they are on a big-time streak right now. 8 wins in a row. They're doing unbelievably right now. Like I said, 8 wins in a row, 8-2-0 in their last 10. They play the Dallas Stars Monday night, I believe, which, as I'm recording this, is tomorrow night. So hopefully they can win that one as well and keep the streak going to stretch it to 9. But yeah, the Rangers' record this season, right after the streak, they're looking very nice. When they started their streak, they were 11-10-4, which is not the greatest, but they've won 8 straight, and they are now 19-10-4, which is 19-14 if you add the overtime losses with the regulation losses, which is not a bad record. 5 above 500. They're doing pretty well right now. They are third in the Metropolitan, and they're only a few points behind the Islanders, and I think they're 7 behind the Penguins. So they are not far out of second and first place. So if they can keep it going, and the Islanders and Penguins, if they can go on a little bit of a slump, they could possibly take first in the division, which is unbelievable. But yeah, and I think the biggest part of the Rangers' success looks like this guy's going to use a Legends team. But yeah, I think the biggest part of the Rangers' success has just been everybody is contributing, and everybody they're playing a 4-line system. All 4 lines are playing well. Hold on, let me just pick my players here. St. Louis. I'll go with Zuccarello. He's an amazing shootout shooter. I'll go with Stepan. He's been doing really well recently, and I'll go with Golden McDonough, the captain. Right, there we go. 93 overall, Lundqvist. But yeah, all 4 lines are playing very well right now. The Rangers are playing a very fast game, one of the fastest teams in the NHL. And we're playing a very good shutdown defensive game. I want to run a few stats by you guys. The Rangers are 11th in the league for goals for, which isn't bad, top half of the league. They are 4th in the NHL for goals against, which is, I think, the biggest one. 4th in the league for goals against. We're very good at keeping the puck out of the net. And we're also 5th in the NHL for goal differential at plus 16. So the Rangers, they're doing pretty well this season. They didn't start out too well, but they never usually do. Lundqvist and the rest of the team, they usually don't wake up until about the midway through the season. But they are just red hot right now. So let's see what we can do in the shootout. It's coming in. Yeah, it's obvious. That was so obvious what he was going to do there. But Rick Nash as well. This guy, man. What did he get last season? Yeah, this guy. Look at him. Look at him. He's a beast this season. Oh, man, we're lagging a little bit. Just go backhand. There we go. Rick Nash. Go on your knees. There you go. Kneel before Nash. But yeah, Rick Nash. He's hit 23 goals already this season. That's good for second in the NHL. Let's go, Dirty Bird. There we go. Big save. Man, this is lagging. But, actually missed the net. The great one missed the net there. Oh, no, I did make the save. That's right. Marty Brodeur, legend. I've already seen the Wii. But yeah, Rick Nash, 23 goals already. Last season, what did he get? 26 total? So that just shows how good he's doing this season. Oh, I went backwards, I guess. But yeah, Nash, 36 points in 33 games. I mean, he's on pace for what, like, at least 50 goals. And he's on pace for, like, an 85-point season, which is just unreal considering how bad of a year he had last year. Marty St. Louis as well, 26 points in 33 games. Marty could be doing a little bit better. Usually he's near, closer to point per game. Oh, looks like he's letting me score. Okay, not Zuccarello. But I'm fine with how St. Louis is playing. He's playing well. He's a good leader, good all-around player. He's doing very well right now. And also Derek Brassard, man. I am, Derek Brassard, since the Rangers acquired him, he's become one of my favorite players. He really has. I mean, right since he stepped in, he did well in the playoffs for us in 2013. And last season on that third line with Zuccarello and Pouliot, he just did amazing. And in the playoffs, he did great, and he's continuing that this season. Brassard is just an unbelievable centerman for us this season. I don't know how that snuck in. That's another thing. Derek Stepan, that hat trick against the New Jersey Devils, that first goal was filthy. He was going in on a breakaway, shorthanded, and the puck got ahead of him a little bit, and he barely got it. And Corey Schneider tried to poke check him, but he was able to put it on his backhand and slide a 5-hole. It was amazing. And then his second goal, I think it bounced off of him. Actually, I think it went off of his leg or something. I think it was a tip in. And then the third goal was just the empty netter. So hat trick for him. I'm just going to keep talking. I might try to find another game. I have a lot to talk about. But yeah, Derek Brassard, 27 points and 31 goals this season. He's been unbelievable. Derek Stepan, he got those 3 goals, which puts him at 6 for the season. And he's got 22 points in 21 games, so he's point per game, which is great. And also, the unsung hero so far, or not really unsung this year, Kevin Klein. I mean, this guy is just unbelievable. That Michael Del Zotto trade is looking better by the day. I mean, Michael Del Zastor, I mean, he had one good season where he got his 40 points, but he was just an inconsistent player. He wasn't the greatest defensively, and just I was more than happy to not really happy. I wouldn't say I was excited to get rid of him, but I was more than okay with getting rid of him. Kevin Klein, he is just, I mean, he's always been known as a good defensive defenseman, but this season, man, he is just lighting it up. I don't think this is the same guy. But yeah, Kevin Klein, 7 goals this season. I believe 2 of them are overtime winners. Let's go with the third jerseys this time. There we go. Those nice dark blue jerseys. I know, yeah, we'll just go with this line. We won't make this guy wait. But yeah, Kevin Klein, he's just been playing unbelievably this season. I believe he has the best, I saw he has the best shooting percentage out of all defensemen in the NHL, 20%, or a little bit above 20%, which is crazy. I'm not sure why they haven't put him on the power play. You know, that would help. But yeah, he's got 7 goals and 11 points, which is amazing. That's a career high for goals as well. I think his previous career high was like 3 or 4 goals. So yeah, Kevin Klein has been doing very well. That just shows the depth on defense. I mean, he's our third line defenseman as well. And that's another thing I want to talk about, defense. You know, we've had some injuries this season. You know, McDonough went down with an injury. Dan Boyle got hurt in the opener. But you know, we Matt Hunwick, we signed him in free agency, and I didn't expect it, but he's been playing very well. I watched a few games, especially earlier in the season, and he's just such a great skater, and he can do some stuff offensively as well. Matt Hunwick has been very, very good for us, and he definitely helped us out. We had those injuries earlier in the season, and he's actually competed for that 6th defensive spot. You know, John Moore was always the 6th defenseman, you know, next to Kevin Klein, but Matt Hunwick has actually made a run for that spot permanently. You know, he and John Moore have been battling for that spot. You know, there's some games where John Moore's been a healthy scratch, and Matt Hunwick's gotten the start. So, you know, we definitely have the depth on defense. We also have Michael Koska in the minors, or maybe he's a healthy scratch. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure he's in the minors. But Dan Boyle, while we're sticking on the topic of defense, Dan Boyle has not been having the season that I thought he would. I mean, we paid him $4.5 million per year for the next 2 years. And, I mean, 3 points in, 17 games or 18 games, whatever he's had. I mean, that is just not cutting it for Dan Boyle. He is just, man, this guy's bad. Dan Boyle, I mean, that's just not cutting it. I hate to say it. I was really excited for Dan Boyle to come to the team. I knew his age. You know, I knew he was getting up there. But I was really excited to see what Dan Boyle could do with the team. Just with him and the chemistry with Marty St. Louis, and I still think he's got some gas left in the tank, but he's just got to wake up. I mean, he has 2 goals and 1 assist in 17 games. So there's another win for the Rangers in the shootout. But yeah, Dan Boyle definitely needs to step it up. And the goaltending, Henrik Lundqvist has been playing like Henrik Lundqvist the past month or two. He's definitely picked it up after that slow start to the season. Like I said, he usually always starts the season slow, and then he picks it up around the All-Star break, and that's exactly what he's doing this season. And Cam Talbot, I mean, this guy, it's either a shutout or a loss with this guy, man. I think he has a 3-3-1 record on the season, and every single win he's had is a shutout. So, see, I'm not going to go into another game. I'm just going to finish up what I have to say. But yeah, Talbot, it's either a loss or a shutout with this guy. So, you know, there are those games where he just completely shuts the door and he plays amazing, and there are those games where you just can't get the win. So that's really all I have to say about the Rangers. They're on a big streak right now. Hopefully they can keep it going. You know, they're playing. All 4 of their lines are playing very well. They're playing a very fast game. Their defense is just shutting it down. And Henrik Lundqvist is playing like the Henrik Lundqvist we know and love right now. So yeah, that's what I have to say about the streaking New York Rangers. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like. I'll see you guys in the next episode.